back to Double Down University. I'm back at you guys with another KBO PrizePicks video. And today I have two props that I like on the Tuesday slate. The first one being Jordan Balazovic over 15.5 pitching outs, as well as Kim Young Wong under 2.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. This one isn't for the faint of heart for you guys. This one has to take cojones, has to take balls in order to take his under. He is a home run hitter. He could change the game within one swing of the bat, but I will tell you guys why I like his under in just a second. So we're going to start off with Jordan Balazovic. So with Jordan Balazovic, he pitched in only 5 games in the KBO as he is a new international import. As you can see, his first game in KBO was against Samsung, where he went 2 2/3. He threw only 93 pitches. As you can see, they're trying to stretch him out and raise his pitch count each game. As you can see here, he has 93, 96, 102, 104, and then 101. The key thing with Jordan is he has to keep his walks down in order to keep our over 15.5 alive, because he does have a control problem at points because he is a strikeout pitcher. But as you can see, the games where he doesn't walk batters, he is super efficient. As against SSG, he pitched 6 innings, 96 pitches. He gave up some runs though, but he had 11 strikeouts and only 1 walk. And then also against LG, where he went over, he had 5 and 2. He pitched 5 and 2/3 through 104 pitches. He did have a walk issue. He had 3 walks, but he also had 8 strikeouts, and he gave up 4 hits. And then last game, this is a perfect bounce back spot for him, as he had pitched only 4 innings, 101 pitches, gave up 4 runs on 9 hits, and then struck out 6. So I didn't want to touch his strikeouts, even though this is a good matchup for him in strikeouts. And then he also had 1 walk in that match as well. So I want to kind of take him against Samsung because, for one, they are the second highest strikeout team in the KBO. As you can see here, let's see, strikeouts. Yep, so they have 931, which is second most in the KBO, and then also they're not a big hit for average type of team, as they have the worst batting average in KBO. As you can see here, they only bat 269, which is the worst. They don't really hit a bunch of doubles and triples, but they are the best home run hitting team in KBO. So if he does give up a couple solo shots, he should still be able to be left in the game and kind of finish out, our 15.5 pitching outs. And those of you guys that are new to baseball and don't know what pitching outs is and how you get to 15.5, is basically all we really need him to do is pitch through the 5th inning and get 1 out in the 6th inning. So he has to pitch 5 innings to get through 5 innings, and then also he just has to come out for the 6th inning and get 1 out. That's all we really need. 1 out, and they could pull him, they could take him out of the game, whatever they need to do. So moving forward with that, we're going to go and target the hitter going against him. And this is the big, cojones play right here for me. And because I had to do something with this game and I had to find a way to get 2 people. So what we're going to do is I want to target him, or target batters against him where he does really, really well. And one thing to find that out is you look at his splits. And as you can see here, he has a 211 batting average against to lefties, as opposed to a 244 batting average against to righties. So I want to target him with a lefty, but not only a lefty, I want to target him with a lefty that has a high strikeout rate and can potentially waste 2 to 3 at bats, against Jordan, because he is a big strikeout guy, as he has a 32% K rate, which is well above league average. So we're going to target him with Young Wong Kim. And one thing about Young Wong Kim, like I said, he's a big power hitter, and people say, how you know he's a power hitter? Well, he hit 25 home runs this year, and he also sports a ISO power number of 238, which tells me he's a power hitter. But he also strikes out 29.5% of the time, which you could round that up to about 30% of his at-bats. And then also he doesn't walk a lot, as he only walks 8.6%. You want anywhere between 10 or higher to be really, really good batters that walk a lot. Then he also sports an on-base percentage of only 331. Anything like 400 or above is elite. So 431 is okay. And then he doesn't have a great WRC plus is only at 109, and the average is 108, so it's only 9 points higher than the average. So this is the guy I want to target him against. And then looking at his splits, he kind of have a lower batting average to righties as opposed to lefties, as he bats 252 against righties as opposed to 271 against lefties. But the key thing here is that he also strikes out more to righties than he does to lefties, as he strikes out 77 times to righties as opposed to only 48 to lefties. And then also another key split that I wanted to look at was how does he fare in counts. And in a 0-2 count, which we're hoping and expecting him to be in a lot of the night, he strikes out 34 times, and then he has a batting average of only 167. And then in the 0-2 a 1-2 count, excuse me, he bats 190, and then also has 55 strikeouts, which is the most. So he strikes out the most in a 1-2 count. And then also in a 2-2 count, he bats 136 and has 29 strikeouts as well. And then fast forward to a 3-2 count, so if the count is full, he bats 179 and has 15 strikeouts. So I really like him to be able to go under in this matchup. All we really need for him to do is to pop up, ground out, or strike out in 3 out of his potential 4 at bats. And then another thing that's in our favor, just looking at the odds, I just use this for reference. I don't really take it as gospel pretty much, because anything can happen where they flip flop and switch, a lot of the totals and things of that nature. They are projected to go under the 5.5 mark, so they should be projected to get around 5 runs. So that is kind of on the KBO side, that's kind of like the low end. But I really, really like him to be able to go under in this spot. And then also the big thing about KBO is that, granted, the team total may be high, but if he's not a part of the runs being scored, then that bodes well for us as well. So if he's either grounding into a double play or popping out or flying out, line drive, things of that nature, he can go under still with the total being, around 5.5, 5. So those are my 2 picks. So Jordan Balazovic over 15.5 pitching outs, as well as Kim Young Wong under 2.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. I appreciate you guys. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys.